अब मैं इस वेब ऐप का आई विल एक्सप्लेन ईच एंड एवरी मूवमेंट विच इज़ देयर कि हाउ एग्जैक्टली. सो दिस इज़ फ्रॉम द रॉ टैली डेटा and we have done additional processing with the same. First of all, we pick up the bill details, which is going to be for unlimited number of companies, right? And it is going to give you the ledger, the email, the mobile, the receivable and the payable. So the receivable and the payable reports are in one collection. The bill date, the bill credit period, how many days it is. So it is also going to be part of it. The due date of the bills, the bill name, the opening balance of the ledger, and then the company name. So this is for unlimited number of companies. So even if you split, this data will come up through. Then I go down right here. So this is one report. Now suppose you want to actually test out that, okay fine, you want to see only for one particular ledger, then you can also then submit this. So you will get only for, say, wherever there is sales, then it will come here. So then I'll come down to the second report, which is going to be my analysis for the cash flow, because cash flow is seen by everybody. Now the business logic of this report is given here, and you will get the same way as in tally the inward amount, whether it is inward or outward. So if it is outflow, then it will come out as outflow. If it is inward, then it will come out as inward. Which year, which month, which this thing. Now here comes the date and the ledgers group. Now from here on, what happens is, and what is the primary group of the same. So here you'll get the data across multiple companies, and then what you see here is that we have given the complete ledger flattening. Now this total balance is my total ledger closing balance as of this given fiscal date, and you go down by the hierarchy here. And after that you look at the party ledger name, because with the key cash flow which party was there, then I look at the complete party wise details here also. So this is a more comprehensive cash flow statement which can be modified as per the level is there. Now as far as this business logic is concerned, so here we have taken is optional, is no. Ledger primary level 3 belongs to cash or bank, right? And we have taken it that way. Now the third one is going to be, which I will be discussing, is the sales movement. Now the sales movement is a single table sales wherein you look at the voucher, ledger, the batch and the bill movement in a single report. So here you have the voucher date, the voucher type name, the voucher number, the ledger name, the master ID. So master ID has been kept for audit purposes here. Now this ledger name primary. So now here, say for example, you changed the name from sundry debtors to trade receivables. It's here, and with this trade receivables you can actually see the corresponding the bill amount. So the bill amount is corresponding here. Now when I come down to the sales accounts here, so when I come down to the sales account here, I actually see, so I get duties and taxes, and then I see the sales account. Now with the sales account for this given master ID, you get the comprehensive number here, and then you see the complete item movement. तो जैसे कि सपोज दिस इज ये एक आइटम मूवमेंट आया, अब इस आइटम के अलग अलग बैचेस थे तो वो पूरे के पूरे डिटेल आ गए, आप समझ गए, ठीक है ना. तो ये बैच वाइज मूवमेंट एंड बिल वाइज मूवमेंट आपको एक सिंगल टेबल में जो है पूरी की पूरी दिख गई. एंड डेबिट इज इक्वल टू क्रेडिट, तो ये पूरा का पूरा जो सेल्स का जो मूवमेंट है वो एक सिंगल टेबल में आपका आ गया है. और उसका जो बिजनेस लॉजिक है वो it is going to be sales is defined by ledger primary sales account, is invoice is yes, is optional is no, sales movement is by sales account, while sundry debtors is used for the bill history. तो ये पूरा का पूरा लॉजिक फ्रॉम रॉ डेटा हाउ द सेल्स रिपोर्ट इज बीन जनरेटेड इज गिवन हियर. फिर मैं तीसरे पे आ जाता हूँ, वो आ जाता हूँ फॉर द मटेरियल रिक्वायरमेंट हिस्टोरिकल वैल्यूएशन. तो लोगों को बैच वाइज जो है पूरा का पूरा हिस्टोरिकल वैल्यूएशन चाहिए होता है. इस हिस्टोरिकल वैल्यूएशन के लिए जो है वो स्टॉक के लिए हम लोगों को चाहिए होता है. तो अभी हमने लॉजिक इसमें ये लिखा हुआ है कि वी हैव एक्सक्लूडेड द डिलीवरी नोट्स एंड द रिसीट नोट्स बिकॉज they do not impact the ledger. So I have the item name, the net quantity, the inward amount, the inward this thing, what date, what was the net outward quantity, and then cumulative debit quantity, cumulative debitive amount, और उससे जो है मुझे जो इसका weighted average rate on each date पता लग गया, and then the closing balance value on each given fiscal date. तो इस रिपोर्ट से जो है आपको dynamically closing balance value भी जो है पूरी की पूरी मिल जाएगी, right. Then I go back here to this one. Then I come down to something called the balance sheet details, which is most commonly used. Again, we have given the complete group and the ledger hierarchy filing, and this is in the same format as in given by tally, right? A ledger, इसका कितना है, कौन सी company, this will go across unlimited number of companies. The ledger primary, complete ledger hierarchy flattening would be there across about 8 levels, and आपको उसका closing balance जो है वो आपको आ जाके मिल जाएगा. Then I come down to the one which is very common, is the closing stock value by the batch details. Again, the logic is given. The stock item, the closing batch, the batch name, which company was there and which location. क्योंकि stock item name by batch and the go down what we need. Then the cost center profit details is something which is very critical. That means कि मेरे हर cost center पे कितना कितना profit हुआ. Again, across multiple companies you're getting, and I'm getting by complete ledger hierarchy flattening what is the cost center, what is the primary category, and what was the amount which was debited or credited. If it's debit, then it's going to be positive. If it's credit, then it's going to be negative. Then this is something which we as a matrix report as a custom profit and loss statement. So here you can see a matrix report which has been made. तो मेरे को custom profit and loss without suppose the inventory valuation चाहिए. So this is something which you can actually look forward to as part of your web app across this thing. Then I come down to the material requirements planning. So material requirements planning is something which is very critical. That means इनका का BOM है कि वो BOM में कैसे चलता है. तो इसमें पूरी की पूरी आइटम चाइल्ड हायरार्की फ्लैटनिंग जो है पूरी की पूरी करके दी हुई है हम लोगों ने. So for each component, what are the sub components and what are the actual quantities, and within the actual quantities then how it. तो इसके बेसिस पे आप कॉस्ट ऑफ मटेरियल जो है पूरा का पूरा निकाल सकते हैं. देन आई कम डाउन टू द बेसिक रिपोर्ट, जैसे कि स्टॉक आइटम डिटेल्स आपका नॉर्मल ODBC एक्सट्रैक्ट से जो कैसे आता है वो आपका आ गया अक्रॉस मल्टीपल कंपनी. स्टॉक ग्रुप डिटेल्स, वाउचर लेजर बिल के डिटेल्स वो आपके ODBC एक्सट्रैक्ट में यू डोंट कम, सो दैट विल कम थ्रू कि हाउ इज द बिल मूवमेंट अक्रॉस ऑल द वाउचर्स. सिमिलरली स्टॉक आइटम बैच डिटेल्स जो हैं अक्रॉस द बैच मूवमेंट कैसे चल रहा है बाय ऑर्डर नंबर, ये जो है क्योंकि आपको अगर सेल्स ऑर्डर पेंडिंग लेनी है तो वो कैसे आ रही है, तो वो भी पूरा का पूरा आ गया. ठीक है ना. सो विद दिस ये आप इस तरीके से आप अपना कस्टम वेब ऐप बना सकते हैं. एंड आप हमें अगर बनवाना है तो प्लीज़ डू गेट इन टच विद अस, एंड वी विल बी हैप्पी टू सर्विस योर रिक्वायरमेंट्स. थैंक यू.